Alright, chat, Raiders, are you ready for the most horrifying Hollywood quote-unquote couple on the planet right now? Everybody's been talking about it. Even the non-normies are talking about this shit, so I'm ready. Sydney, take it away.
Oh my gosh. You are such a gift.
You brought such light into the room. Thank you very much.
We appreciate
for coming
you.
into this room. It's been a pleasure working with you. It's been a pleasure spending time with you. It's been a pleasure getting to know you.
Thank you for that.
Yours is pink.
It's lovely. Yeah, it is, isn't it? It is actually.
We love you very much.
That's lovely.
This was really fun.
So much. Oh, thank
We
you.
won't have to miss each other. We won't have to.
We love
Nice to
like
see you.
we're always texting.
Yes.
We're together.
This is so weird. I don't even think girls that are best friends in high school act like this. Like, you know how you've seen, like, two girls that are awesome friends and they're just, like, best friends and inseparable? I don't even think girls like that in high school act like this. Gagey? Gay girls don't act like this! They're just weird! These girls are just weird! No, they're not just gay! Like, gay people can act normal! They are normal!
We see each other. Thank you. Nice to see you.
What am I even watching? Hi, my name is Sydney. Welcome back to hell.
This is so bizarre. Humans don't act like this, aliens do.
Do the video. This is the last week that you can use the code We Don't Waste on my tea website for 50% off the flavors Emerald Green and New York Breakfast, because as you guys know, these teas are expiring, although tea doesn't really expire. And it's also the last period for a little while that you can get the flavor Emerald Green, because I don't know when I'm going to be reordering that. So if you like real green tea, or specifically my green tea, now is the time to get it, because I don't know if it will be coming back. I'm just trying to be honest with you all. Anyway, that is all. Obviously check out the website, lots of yummy flavors on there, and let's do the video. So I'm not gonna lie to you all, I genuinely don't know how to introduce this topic or this video.
It's a real mindfuck. I went down this rabbit hole on, like, I think it was Instagram or TikTok, I can't remember which one, and it's just these two actresses, like, I can't even put it into words. She's right. It's so bizarre. Like, people don't act like this.
This moment lives rent-free in my head, and if you don't know what it is, I'm sorry that I'm gonna have to be the one to tell you about it. There is something seriously and observably wrong with the cast of the film Wicked, and its now sequel, Wicked for Good, which is set to hit theaters on November 21, 2025. If you've been around this channel for any length of time, you already know that I think that most celebrities, by and large, are incredibly unhinged people.
I don't know, man. I was banging 7-gram rocks and finished.
Oh no, not Charlie Sheen. He likes that white booger juice.
Because that's how I roll. I have one speed, I have one gear. Go.
No.
I'm transgender and I'm binary and I don't want to be searched by a man.
Why?
My mother has all my baby teeth in her underwear drawer.
What? That's not normal. What?
What? Seriously?
Yeah, she never told me that, but I found them there once.
All right.
That's weird. Yo, King Petty, thank you for the 5 gifts. I appreciate it.
I'm gonna need you to stop.
I beg your pardon,
somehow,
what?
For some reason, the cast of the Wicked movies have shown us that it is in fact possible to extend beyond Hollywood's usual bizarreness.
I didn't know that was happening.
So let's check in to see how everyone is doing.
Yeah.
Well, okay. That well. For those of you who don't know or who are thankful—
Look, I have nothing against mentally ill people. It's just so weird that we're glorifying mental illness at this point. Why are we behaving like this in public? And they're actors too, so they're like actually influential. I'm kind of glad people are pointing it out on the other hand, and they're saying like, yeah, this is fucking weird. Yeah, I don't know.
not familiar.
Mentally ill people act better than this. Yeah, that's true. This is extreme. This is very extreme.
In both of the Wicked films, alongside actress Michelle Yeoh and Jeff Goldblum. Wait, he's in this? I love him!
Yeah, but your scientists were so preoccupied with whether or not they didn't stop to think if they should.
But unlike the usual criticism that
like
people
his acting.
have for Hollywood film and television these days, the commentary here is more about how the cast of these movies are getting stranger and stranger and more skinny.
It's a cult, man. Look, dude, is this not... I can't say the fucking word. I hate this. I can't say the word because YouTube is so cringe. Dude, look at them. Look at that. I can't even describe what I'm saying because YouTube's gonna blast me. Just know that I'm thinking it. I'm not saying it because I don't want to. Just know that I'm thinking it.
Extent that people are sharing side-by-side pictures
This
of how
is so
Grande,
bad.
Arrivo, and Yo used to look before they made like a blood pact with Satan. Or
The bottom one is the worst one.
whatever the hell is going on here. Why does everybody look emaciated and scared of food? Anyway, anytime I see really anybody from the Wicked cast doing an interview, someone's crying.
And I hope you will be there for the rest of my life.
I will be. And I hope you will be too.
Look, I'm all for like being actors and being friends, and it's awesome when you actually have like a, you know how actors behave, like, you know, it's a job. You're acting, you have to act like your best friends or mortal enemies, depending on the story. I get it, but this is so extreme that it makes other people like, you know, like uncomfortable. Yeah, there's plenty of like people who like become really good friends when they finish with a movie. Imagine you cry like that as collabing after with Fillion. Dude. Wait, that actually makes it so much worse in my head. Like, imagine you behave like this. You're both holding each other's hands. You're like, oh my god, I just loved collabing with you. Oh my god. It's like, oh my god, just shut up. Like, you can just talk in Discord and like play video games. Chill.
It's been the privilege of my life.
Or comforting
Cheese
somebody
and
else.
crackers.
Fierce in the protection, fierce in keeping the energy.
Not an attempted finger hold, or saying so many words that have so little meaning. When you watch enough of this, you want to blow your brains out.
Both disappeared in your roles. I did not see Ariana, I did not see Cynthia. I saw Glinda and I saw Elphaba on screen. You were remarkable.
Thank you.
And a lot of that comes from the physicality, the eye.
And the bizarre behavior has continued.
Look, I think they're behaving themselves really politely. It's just you have to draw a line. This is insane. I'm all for actors being polite and everything, obviously, but holy shit, this is cringe.
During the latest press tour leading up to the 2025 film's release. Grande and Arrivo's bond is clearly super tight. They've talked about being trauma bonded from the intense filming process.
Hello? Why are we using the word trauma bonding so openly and so easily? Is trauma bonding not perceived like as a bad thing? I thought that was a really, really bad thing.
But their actions often veer into this hyper-emotional, touchy-feely, almost performative territory that is deeply uncomfortable to watch. These videos are genuinely so weird that I don't know what to do with myself. When you watch enough of these two together, you realize that the simplest, least profound, least interesting questions bring about these absurd overreactions where they act as if every single thing being asked of them or being spoken in their direction has some alternate meaning that just means something to everybody. I don't know. Let me just show you. During the Paris premiere of Wicked for Good, the pair were asked to describe each other's auras, and the whole thing is just... I don't even know.
If you had to describe each other's aura, what color would it be?
That's a nice question. An aura.
Yellow.
For me?
Sunshine. Yeah.
Oh, thank you.
And like also, I think there's also purple.
That was very good. I see.
You know what's cute? I did this with my friend when I was like 8 years old. Yeah, my brother said that he could read auras, and I don't know if he was pranking me at the time or not, but he told me that, and I was like, wow, you can see auras? And I started walking up to my mom and dad and being like, yeah, what color aura do you have? Oh, you it's green. You know, it's cute when a toddler does it. When it's like grown adults doing this, it's really, really weird. It's really uncomfortable.
Like
acting like children?
Ciel blue. You know, like aqua.
Wow.
And like,
wow.
By that response.
So specific,
This
isn't
is
it?
so-
Sorry. It's very specific. And like,
And
like sunset orange.
thank you so much.
Yeah. Thank you for that.
Yours is pink.
It's lovely. Yeah, it is, isn't it? It is actually.
We love you very much.
That's a
This
lovely.
was
And
really
again, it's not that they're doing anything inherently wrong. It's not like they're needling and being mean to people. This is just so creepy. I don't know, maybe I have no whimsy in my life, but like, it's just so weird. Yeah, the reporter's just standing there, they're having a moment, and then they included him, but you know, it's just strange.
Fun.
This to me seems like how drug users behave when they're high. You know, the ones that use like the uppers, you know, MDMA.
Yeah, I can see that. Yeah, maybe they are, you never know. It's so funny, dude. This is some whimsy, it's mental illness. Again, I did this when I was 8 years old. Yeah.
Not the people who
Maybe
inject
they're
heroin
fried.
into their eyeballs. Well, that is certainly
Yeah, they could be
fun
cooked.
lead-in, because you see, Sydney tasked me today with doing a really exciting introduction to the sponsor of today's video, but I don't know
You
how
should
to
do
beat
it with
heroin in
Fillion.
your
I
eyeballs.
think I would get fucking kicked off of her stream permanently if I did that shit. Oh my god. What's your aura?
But you could be very cool just like me and get yourself a Plod note pen. This little guy
Oh my
is
God, I love coffee
unbelievably
so
useful
much.
and unbelievably cool. So let's hear from today's sponsor, Plod. You know, whenever I cover topics like this, I
What the
end
hell
up
is
with
Plod?
endless pages of notes and quotes and random thoughts. And sometimes trying to keep track of all of that is an absolute nightmare. But that's why I've started using Plod Note Pen. The AI
You can achieve the same thing if you overdose on your Ritalin medication. You don't need this little thingy-madoodle.
powered note taker.
I'm
That
kidding,
has
I'm
changed
kidding.
the way
I'm
that
sure
I
it's
work.
useful.
It
I'm
is
sure it's
thumb-sized and wearable, so you can clip it onto your shirt, bag, or lanyard. Just press once, and it records your
this is a bad
conversations,
product.
voice memos, or meetings. And then it automatically uploads your audio to the Plod app, giving you a transcription of your notes, an AI-generated summary, a to-do list, or even a mind map. You can use your device for face-to-face conversation, especially during your lectures, meetings, interviews, anytime you need to capture anything. With NotePen, you can actually be present rather than frantically trying to keep notes. Even better, I can use Ask AI to find things really quickly, or even have it provide
That's
insights
useful.
or suggestions.
Low key, I actually fucking started keeping notes, and the fact that it can search in itself is really nice. That's really useful, because there's nothing worse than having a million notes and then not being able to find it
on a topic. It also supports over 100
I
languages.
could do this on my phone. Yeah, but your phone makes mistakes. I mean, yeah, obviously the AI does too, but the AI also uses context. I don't know. I'm an AI skeptic and all that, but like, I don't think this is that bad.
Recognizes different
Shoot me.
speakers and can merge recordings. Every file is encrypted and stored, keeping your data safe with end-to-end encryption that meets global privacy standards. So if you're someone
Interesting.
who deals with tons of meetings, ideas, discussions, this is honestly a lifesaver. So click the link in the description or go to the code on screen to get your Plod Note Pen today. This is annoying people to the extent that we even have parodies of it now. And honestly, they
We gotta watch the Meat Canyon one. It came out like yesterday or the day before. It's so funny. You guys are gonna laugh so hard.
do a pretty good job.
What we chose to do with the roles was something that I think that should be studied.
Yeah. Where are you from?
Dayton,
Oh my god, they've even got the claws too, Chad. They've got the claws.
Ohio.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Did I say something wrong?
Oh my god, she's got the nose ring too. Look, it's a bicycle lock. Is that not?
To stand by Cynthia during this hard time. I mean, her battling cancer.
Oh no, I'm just bold.
You're the most
Okay, women can't be funny. I take it back. They can.
open person.
It's a paperclip. Oh my
ever worked
god,
with.
that was a bicycle lock.
open and willing and generous and kind. So I worked with you as well. You know, I worked with the Ariana Grande.
It's also my first time ever doing a
You have been the light of the day. You are such an gift.
You brought such light into the room. Thank you very much.
I don't know, they're nice. I'm not gonna say they're bitchy or anything. They're being nice.
Yeah.
But this strange and uncomfortable.
What if they're like really, really fried? I can see that. I've seen people like high on drugs before, where they're like really fried and everything is like super, super duper happy to them. Yeah, they're like, wow, really? That's awesome.
Overly emotional behavior does not stop here.
Wow.
During another particularly uncomfortable interview, the two leading wicked ladies sat down with a French podcaster called Sally. And this interview is just, well, let me show you.
All right.
That was beautiful. I forget what the question was. I was listening and I forgot that I was a part of this. I was really enjoying it, sir. I'm so sorry. I was on the verge of tears. I was like, I've seen
on the verge of tears.
I was like, oh my god.
No, you have.
Okay, no.
Like,
I'm back.
I was actually kind of afraid to say it out loud. It's like really
I'm
like,
proud of you.
Thank you.
I was listening and I was like, oh, she's really going there.
Yeah. I didn't know I was. My legs started shaking in every conversation.
I'm proud
I like
of
her
you.
shoes.
Gosh.
Why
Low
are
key,
all of
I like
their
her shoes are
reactions
nice.
like this? It's like one of them says something that the other one thinks is profound, and then
Yeah, and then the interviewer's just sitting there like, what the hell?
they just both sit there basking
What
in
the
the
hell?
profoundness of it all. This is genuinely what I think being lobotomized would feel like. But here's the weird thing. They do this, they act this way in basically all their interviews, and I am not exaggerating.
We have a good balance going.
Yeah, a good
We do.
balance. Yeah. It's been nice to like be in each other's spaces to learn in that and to address our own balances. Like, you know, we have more of one thing and then to be able to learn something else from someone else is really been special.
At the end of this
Yep,
video, Sally
thanks.
asks the
Awesome.
women to look at one another and say something nice to the other person.
Oh,
and it
jeez.
went about as well
Oh, God. Oh, no. You just gave them an opening.
as you'd expect. Once again, deeply uncomfortable.
We swore we were not going to do this. This is the thing that got us last time. Yes.
Do it again.
I can't do this.
I'm gonna cry.
I feel really set up here. Oh,
I just love you. That's all.
That's good. I love you too. It's been a pleasure working with you. It's been a pleasure spending time with you. It's been a pleasure.
The interviewer is like, yep.
Getting to know you. And I hope you will be there for the rest of my life.
I will be.
I saw her lip quiver like she's gonna say something.
And I hope you will be too. And it's been the privilege of my life.
Guys, I am not trying to be a jerk here, but this is an interview for a movie, not a last-ditch therapy session to save your marriage. I have so much secondhand
pretend
embarrassment watching
marriage.
these. I bet editing Sydney is just seizing up, having to watch them over and over and over again.
Sorry, Sydney, you gotta
One of the
suffer
other
for
things
us.
that a lot of people have been pointing out, not just with the first Wicked press junket, but with this new one, is just how touchy-feely these two are with each other.
Thank you. Thank you.
Ourselves and each other. I think there are little pieces of us that when we got to do this together, you brought such light into the room. Thank you very
Some people are super touchy, and I will never understand that.
much.
Oh no, I know exactly what this is.
I had to
Oh my god.
remove the music and really most of the audio for copyright purposes, but yes, that is Ariana Grande trying to shoo away a helicopter.
This is not out of context. I've seen the Twitter clip, and it's literally just her going, shoo, shoo, and the other one's like having a mental breakdown. Yeah, like a helicopter flies over, like they're two like Vietnam War survivors or something,
flying above them so that her friend can cry in peace.
Yeah.
This is just so stupid, man. Put a fork in me now. I am done. I think part of the reason this also gives me the ick so much is because I admit I am a reasonably unemotional person out in the world, like with friends and family, different story. But, you know, in the public sphere, it's like watching people performatively have feelings like they do on TikTok and whatnot all the time. I just think, keep that to yourself. Be professional. None of this is professional. What are we doing? Have you seen enough though? No, you haven't. Let me give you some more. Anyway, in a group interview from early 2025, producer Mark Platt excitedly grabbed and shook Grande's arm. She seemed confused, and Erivo immediately reached over and pulled Grande away.
I would say, even if they were like a couple, I would think this is weird. Yeah, like, straight gay couple, and you do that? That's weird AF.
She treats her like she's soothing a trauma, cradling her arm, resting her head on the arm, and then kissing it. I have watched these.
No, I'm telling you, even if this was like a couple, they were in a relationship, or if it was a man doing it to a woman, I would think this is so strange. Like, I don't know, maybe pat her hand, like, but kissing and like, mwah, and like, oh, you're gonna be okay. Like, how dare he touch you? It's like, oh my god, man.
Clips.
Yeah, hyper-dependence. So
doesn't ever get any less weird. And in a shocking development that will in fact surprise none of you, this is actually a pattern of behavior, with Erivo acting like this towards Ariana Grande quite frequently, whether that
did the Cynthia, whatever, the actress, the other one, not Ariana Grande, did she ever do this with anyone else? Is this a pattern of behavior, or did she actually just do this, man?
Picking up her dress while she is walking, or when she's being hugged by a fan, Erivo pushes this guy away, which, like, honestly...
Security! She's like, get away from her!
Fair enough, this guy should never have done this, and I can see how alarming this would be, but also her response is just very immediate and very, protective. Even in this resurfaced clip from 2024 on the red carpet, Erivo stops Grande mid-sentence to fix her necklace while Grande awkwardly keeps trying to speak.
Been through this press tour. Something's bothering her. She's gonna fix something. I know. She's getting the fixing itch that Cynthia Erivo gets.
It's not there.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, because the thing.
This, to me, just with my experiences with...
In the middle of an interview, by the way.
Possessive people really comes across like a bit of a peeing on your territory type thing. I don't think that's me reading into the behavior.
OCD? I've met people with like actual full-blown OCD, like diagnosed, and they know how to keep professional. First of all, they take probably medication for that sometimes, depends. But they know when to not do it. You know what I'm saying? Like, even if you try and argue and say, like, oh, it's a mental disorder, it's a mental problem, right? Like, some people can stop themselves, right? Like, in the middle of an interview? Like, geez.
I think that's what's happening here. Because why would you do this? Mid-interview. Apparently, this fixing itch pops up a lot, because why are you messing with this woman's appearance all the time, bro? I'm honestly so mad at myself right now because I found this genuinely hilarious clip where Erivo is like dagger-eyeing a bottle of water that Ariana Grande is trying to open and struggling to open, and Erivo's looking at it and giving it like a death stare, and I can't find it now. I didn't save it because I'm not smart, but I wish that I had, because you guys just would have been like,
what the hell?
So in light of that, have some more finger touching instead. Over and over again, we see them clutching desperately for one another in interviews, finding excuses to touch one another in oddly intimate ways, and often in inappropriate times, like during a red carpet interview. Producer Amy Poehler, which I'm probably...
Couples don't act like this. Like, people who are, like, in actual relationships, and you can understand how they behave, right?
Probably saying wrong once again, pointed this out recently on her podcast with Grande.
So you guys just physically checked in. Like, it's really sweet how you touch each other. You like to touch, like, in a non-sexual way.
God.
And it is in a loving way of, like, supporting each other.
Yes.
You like to hold each other's like hands and be there for, it's very sweet.
Yes.
You like to do that with people. Am I wrong?
I do. I am very, I channel a lot of energy through my hands.
I don't know anything about Ariana Grande, but like, has she always done this? Like, does anybody actually know? Because I feel like people would have probably pointed it out, no?
Yeah.
And so I'm always holding a hand. I'm always like squeezing a something as you flirt.
I totally get it. Like some people are like that. They're just like, you know, just grow up like that. Maybe they had like loving parents to just hold their hand and stuff, and it's a security thing, but
I mean,
this is
at
very
least
strange.
Ariana Grande is acting somewhat normal here.
Yeah, she's acting pretty normal.
Maybe. So it's pretty clear to anyone with
not
eyeballs that
crying.
these two have cultivated a very possessive, codependent type relationship. To the extent that when Erivo said that she wouldn't be doing interviews at the film's New York premiere due to laryngitis or something like that, Grande decided not to do them either, in solidarity. But all of the
Dude, it's a cold, man. It's a cold. Like, come on, man. Oh my god. Oh, the codependency just reeks.
This weird behavior has been going on since the start.
Solidarity
since the
for
Wicked
a
film's
cold.
release in 2024, the interviews that everybody seemingly has given have been a what the frick goldmine for us people, because what the frick?
I didn't understand the first sentence.
I've seen.
Why is she dressed like a, what is it called? Like a polo rider. You know, like people that do the rich person sport where they ride horses and they do polo. Why is she dressed like a jockey? God damn, dude, this is crazy.
Understand?
Yeah, it
the
looks like a
first
British horse jockey or something.
I've seen this week people are taking the lyrics of Defying Gravity and really holding space with that and feeling power in that.
And then I definitely didn't understand what was happening, how you responded. I was like, oh, what did she say? What did you hear? And I just wanted to be there because I knew something big was happening. And I didn't know how to be there.
Stop.
I didn't know that was happening.
I do that. You want to know a fun fact? Or not so fun fact? I'm weird. I don't like touching people, but if I like you, I'll hold your fucking finger. Yeah, again, I'm not saying that I'm like Ariana Grande, but I do like, I grab your little finger if I like you. I don't like touching.
But then after a while,
yeah.
I didn't know how to be there. Yeah.
I don't do all the other shit though, where you like grab your face and like grab your hands. Yeah.
I wanted.
I'm weird. I am weird.
Oh, you are very good. You are very good.
Taking your fingers, yeah.
Oh
I'm gonna
my
take
gosh.
you. Yeah, I don't fix necklaces or like fix hair. I think that's a bit much. Dude, she looks like she's about to cry. She is. She's gonna cry.
I think we found a little piece of ourselves in each other.
Honestly, I really wanted to go over these moments a lot more with you, but I think
I
it's
can't
all
handle
pretty
anymore.
self-explanatory,
Yeah.
and probably at this point, you've all seen enough. I'm sorry that I've given you all so much secondhand embarrassment.
Thanks,
Personally,
man.
the crying and the touching and the weirdness, not really my jam. So outside of all of this
probably
very
too many
strange
drugs, you're right.
codependent behavior, one of the things that now is routinely coming up again and again, and people were talking about this, of course, in 2024 with the initial press junket and all the things associated with that, but it's come up again now where people are pointing out how incredibly skinny the cast of this film are. It's like, in addition to all of the emotional instability, these women are wasting away. They are withering away physically. Both Grande and Erivo look emaciated and frail. I found one video showing these women over the years.
Oh my god, man.
Is looking very normal.
They look so different.
2010s and even in sort of 2020-ish, but getting extremely skinny when Wicked started filming. But what I think has shocked...
This one is the worst, in my opinion. This woman, like the before and after that she showed right at the start.
So many people recently is how Michelle Yeoh looks.
Yes.
These videos that I have on screen are from recent interviews, and she looks so emaciated. Like, girls' bones are sticking out.
Yes, like that. This is a big indicator. The bone sticking out here, the clavicle, and then this shoulder. That's huge. That's really bad.
Not in all directions, and not in the like I'm a super fit person, I go to the gym sort of way.
No.
And I'm afraid of
She has no muscles. That's the scary part. Like, oh my god, look at her throwing her head back. You can see every little part. Look at... Смотрите, как сгинается вот тут, смотри. На плече. Look how the shoulder... The what is it called? I think that's still the clavicle, right? You can literally see it moving.
Of eating food, sort of way.
My gosh.
One of the things that I really dislike about fan culture kind of sort of is happening here, which is that when you like something or like a person or whatever, you sort of overlook their objectively obvious flaws or things that are quite wrong with them. And in this case, a lot of fans that I've seen of Wicked and the women involved in this are like, no, there's nothing wrong with anybody here. There's nothing wrong with how they look. You know, no one has the right to comment on anybody's bodies, but it's like, these women may snap and break and fall over in the wind. A gust of wind may send them flying. Like pop.
I saw a YouTuber say you could pour soup into Michelle's clavicles. I'm not here to make fun of people for their appearance, but holy moly, she needs help. Genuinely, I think she needs help. This is so bad. You genuinely could. When she flipped her hair back, her clavicle is so sunk in, it looks like a bowl. Yeah.
Sickle sticks.
Yeah, what happened during the movies,
bro? Kind of hostile working environment, but Arrivo and Grande talk about filming this movie like they did a stint in Afghanistan.
It was very painful. It's funny because you know that you're performing, of course, you're acting, but your body doesn't quite know the difference, so that grief kind of comes home with you, and it was just kind of a very cloudy few...
Bro, it's acting. Holy, dude.
Days, and then...
It felt really like foggy.
Yeah, I was out of
out of body.
By the way, just so we're not getting it twisted, I thought when what's his face, the guy that was in the main role for The Machinist, when he got really super duper skinny after the Batman movie, I thought that was really bad too. I don't think you should do that. I don't think any actors of any gender should have to like basically drop or like, you know, oh yeah, Christian Bale, yeah, he did like massive weight swings for movie roles. I think that's insane. I think he probably has a problem too, but I don't know. I think that's scary.
But yeah, it feels real to our bodies and to our hearts.
And I honestly have no idea what to make of this. This is almost worse than the academic flim-flam. This is like emotional flim-flam. Emotional instability flim-flam. And like I said, it is incredibly annoying how many people are acting as if this unhinged, bizarro behavior is in fact normal, when it's not, I'm afraid. These two in particular act like capital people from the Hunger Games, totally out of touch with normal people. And quite honestly, a lot of this feels
but at least they're not mean.
Fake. And to be honest, I have no issue with people getting emotional or being real about their experiences, but these two seem to be performing this sort of like sapphic love scene every time they're on camera, where they diarrhea their
maybe it's like a stunt, like they know they're being weird and they just went with it, and because that's making people want to like check it out more. I don't know, this could be like a complete like troll reverse moment.
Feelings all
you
over
never
the place.
know.
Something else that I just
maybe
quickly want to make note of is that it seems like everybody's personality, but more specifically Ariana Grande's personality, changed when being cast in this film. Obviously, to make this video, I watched a ton of interviews, and with Ariana Grande specifically, before being cast as Glinda the Good Witch, she was very normal. Or, you know, like as normal as a celebrity can be. In other interviews, she talks completely normally. She sounds like a normal human being. But in Wicked interviews, she puts on this almost airy, girly kind of voice. And I think what's strange, I'm going to do a side-by-side for you in a sec, but I think what's really strange is that when she's by herself, she doesn't seem to do it. But when she's around Cynthia Erivo, that's all she does. That's how she speaks.
Yeah. My favorite movie was Best in Show. Yeah. From a really young age. Which is so strange, you know, to be the child and to really love that. I don't know, I was really young.
Well, you have been the light of the day. You are such a gift. You brought such light into the room. Thank you very much.
I think it's like, they can't separate their characters maybe? Like... Like, they're getting into it. It's so strange.
People coming into this.
And to the annoying
they don't know when to turn it
naysayers who are
off.
fans of this woman who are like, oh, she talks to that register because, you know, it helps protect her singing voice. Yeah, okay, Simon. Okay. So, to reiterate, something really weird happened on the set of Wicked, on the set of both Wicked
I bet
movies.
you, yes.
And what that weirdness was,
I
I
agree.
don't know. The movies are weird, the franchise is weird, Ariana Grande and Cynthia Erivo are weird. I also want to reiterate, or at least make for the first time, a point that I wanted to make in my video, my latest video about Pedro Pascal that I didn't add because, I don't know, I guess I'm not that smart. Anyway, in the context of Pedro Pascal, and I promise this relates back to Wicked, but I will get there in a second. Be patient, Simon. Patience is a virtue, or so I am told. In the context of Pedro Pascal, I am of the belief that audiences, viewers, young women in particular, are being conditioned to overlook very obvious red flags in this guy because he is being pushed onto them by the media as this symbol of masculinity, that his obviously creepy and weird behavior is somehow actually fine because
I really liked him when he played Prince, what's his face? You know, the Prince of God, it's been so long. In Game of Thrones, the prince that lives in the south that dies to the whatever his name is, the mountain. Yeah. Prince Oberyn. Yeah, I thought that was sick. Like, he was a really good actor, but like, holy crap, did he just fall off. I liked him in The Mandalorian. Yeah, a lot of people praised him in The Mandalorian too, but I think like, I don't know, maybe like the fame got to his head or something? I don't know.
It's justified by this, and this. I don't think on a long enough timeline or on a long timeline that that's a good thing, that you're conditioning women out of their automatic responses to people. And I think something quite similar is happening here with relation to Wicked and the women who are participating in this movie. I think that this obviously disordered behavior is being painted as sweet and cute and emotional and loving, when in actuality, I think everybody here has an eating disorder and a boatload of emotional instability.
Yeah.
Personally, and granted, I'm a fairly unemotional person, so you guys are welcome to
I also think when you're doing like filming for any movie, you kind of get like really, what is it called? Like, you get into this tight-knit community that you have to stick around for like probably like a year. I think the average movie time that people spend on a movie, like in terms of acting, was probably like 8 months to like a year, depending. So you kind of get into this like headspace and into this quote unquote like friend circle that you can't really like get out of.
Agree with me. I don't think it's normal to act like this publicly. I don't think that this is how actors and actresses should be behaving during press interviews, acting as if every single question asked of them is some profound, wonderful thing that they have to treat as like it's a little baby kitten, like a little baby kitten that just gotta take care of. Crying every 8 seconds is not normal. Getting the interviewers to cry along with you also.
Even for women, crying every interview, every time someone brings up your friend, that's not normal. I get it, haha, women cry, piss shit their pants, I understand, but like, damn, this is extreme.
Not normal. I don't know, guys, maybe I'm just burned out on all of the like performative, empathetic, emotional behavior that we've been seeing over the last number of years, and I just think, can you just be quiet and advertise the movie like a normal person? Because who is this appealing to? Maybe I am not the target demographic. That's entirely
I don't think
possible,
they're even appealing to
I did see
normies.
Wicked on actual stage, and I loved it. I thought it was amazing, and I'm just really getting the impression that
I've never been to a play. I've been to a ballet and an opera with my parents when I was younger. I've never been to a play. I never understood that. Or, you know, like a proper play, you know, like they go on Broadway and stuff. I've never been to one.
Maybe the adaptation has been a bit weird. I don't know. I don't know, I could be wrong. Like I said, and just to reiterate, the bottom line here is that something very strange happened on the set of Wicked, of both films, and something strange is continuing to happen now. And I think that anybody who's being honest, who has eyeballs, can see that. I'm not so sure that modeling this kind of behavior to young fans is particularly good or normal, and I'm not so sure that acting like this during press interviews is particularly normal either. And in the end, I don't think we're ever gonna find out what the heck is happening between these two women or why they're behaving like this to each other, but it's very clear for, like I've said, anybody with eyeballs that something incredibly weird and not right is going on here. Now on that note, and before I open the floor to all of you, this is just a reminder, check out Plod using the link in the description. This little guy lives in my office now. I really like him. He's very useful for me, especially because I'm somebody who actually wants to take advantage of the useful AI things that we have available to us. So if this is something that would be helpful to you, absolutely check them out. Link in the description. Now I open the floor to all of you. What do you all think?
I think it's so weird. I mean, ultimately, insanely schizo, but harmless. Yeah, like on a scale of 1 to 10 of weird, it's like a 5, but in terms of like causing harm, I just think it's a 1. I think me personally, I genuinely think they're just on drugs. I think they're like on LSD or something, and they're just like super happy. Yeah, and I want to know what happened on the freaking set. What happened? Yeah, and the eating disorders, but I'm saying like outwardly, I think that's pretty harmless. I want to know what happened on the set. Like, what made them lose all that weight? That's horrible.
Are you on my side of this, where you think this is so bizarre, all of this behavior is so weird? Are you on the other side of this issue where you're thinking, no, this is just normal people being loving towards each other and all of you are being Grinch human beings? Are you in the middle where you think, yeah, it's a bit weird, but really it's not that weird for celebrities? What do you think of the relationship between these two women? What do you think of the massive amounts of weight loss for everybody on the cast? And what do you generally make of this issue overall? As always, if you have made it this far in the video, congratulations. I always like having you along for the full ride. If you are new here and you're not subscribed already and you would like to see more of me and more of this kind of content, feel free to subscribe to the channel, as well as leaving this video a like and a comment, because I do read the majority of them and I like hearing your feedback, even when you're mean to me. As I always say, I hope you little chickadee noodle people stay safe and well and make good choices, because those are important. And I will see your wonderful little schnoodle noodle faces in the next video.
I have a face? I didn't know that. Next time my coworker's sick, I'm gonna call off of work in solidarity, just like Ariana. Yeah! Like your best work friend, and you're like, they're not coming to work? My bestie? I know you guys have besties at work, or probably do. Yeah, there's always, if you're lucky enough, you can have a bestie at work, and then you just like call off work because they're sick or something. Fuck them. You don't need to do work today. Yeah, go check them out. Go check out Sydney. What's a bestie? Like a best friend. Yeah, like a work bro or a work sis. I work alone? No, I get it. I'm just saying, I had one. I had a girl that I liked at work. We didn't really hang out outside of work, but we were work besties. Yep. Work! Gross. Oh my god. A homie? Yeah, a homie. A homie with an extra chromie. Yeah, let's look at the Meat Canyon thing. Meat Canyon. Ariana Grande. Where is it? Shorts? Oh yeah, this. This is so funny. Like you cannot tell me it's not the same picture. Like right here. Is this not the same? Oh my god. You can take any frame in this. Look at it. Look at it. It's the same picture. It's the same.
Okay, please stop. Please stop doing that.
Please stop crying.
Please stop doing that.
Ma'am, security. Security. Oh my god, that's fucking funny, dude. Holy shit. Ah! They're just exploding. Ah! That's so good. Oh my lord, man.